This is Joshua Alba. I'm the president of the Bread and Roses Heritage Committee. I want to thank everybody for coming out, all the vendors. It's a great turnout. We have more information vendors than we've had in previous years. The food vendors are great. We're getting a lot of good feedback from everybody. We just had a conversation on the Haitian immigration issues in Dominican Republic, and that was fantastic. I didn't think that the issues were so deep, and they are. Planning went very smoothly. We had some issues today. Everything's going on, being resolved easily. Everybody's working together, just like the festival was meant to pay homage to the spirit of working together in solidarity. Turnout is fantastic. The weather played out very well. Mesoamerica Resiste just did their presentation on globalization in Central and South America. That was fantastic. We saw Angkor Dance Troupe, that's Cambodian performing arts. On stage right now is Squeezebox Stompers, their Cajun and Zydeco tradition in New Orleans. That's awesome to bring up here. I'm so glad that we got to do that and bring that to the people of Lawrence. What else is going on? Trifecta right next to us. You can hear that in the background, I hope. They're a young group from the YMCA Music Clubhouse.
Assisting in their dreams. When they come unstuck, lady running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I want to be your left-hand man.
For Bread and Roses, all kind of vendors for everybody here, bracelets, paintings to do, Kids Zone. We had reptiles come in earlier. They had a big monitor lizard and a tortoise that the kids and families were enjoying. The Red Cross is here, signing people up to do disaster service relief and volunteering for that, and giving them CPR lessons. Also have a young photographer right here by the name of Elisa Sales. Does a lot of photography amongst her friends and the Lawrence skyline, the mills in Lawrence. And we're more than happy to host young artists. This is what it's all about. Young performers, local vendors, small mom and pop businesses, of course. We try to go really hard on more conscious about our foods. We didn't do carnival foods this year as a conscious choice to have more healthier options. There's progress being made thanks to the volunteers and the community pitching in, telling us their comments of what they would like to see at the festival. Behind us we have the Lawrence Art House, a local nonprofit that brings art to the community in very creative ways. And right now they're having kids and anybody who wants to go up to paint on a painting that they started on July 4th at an event. And they are located in the Arlington district. If you want to find out more about them on Facebook, you get the Lawrence Art House. Lots of people here, you see, lots of music. We had bubbles, huge bubbles over there earlier for the kids to enjoy. They're enjoying that. Humanitarian Club from the Lawrence High, thank you to them. The Humanitarian Club has for at least 3 or 4 years had the Kids Zone over there for the kids. Hundreds of kids pass by there every year. It's a memorable moment. We're paying homage to the strike of 1912. This is a volunteer shirt. If you ever want to come volunteer next year, years to come, this will be the shirt that you'll be seeing. This was designed by Lorena Salazar. She was part of the committee last year, and so we kept the shirt. It was a good shirt. So if you want to volunteer, you usually come to the information tent. We need like 120 volunteers each year. So the more, the better. You can hand out programs, collect donations, and help out with portrait artists, keeping the line together, and a bunch of stuff. You can check it out on the website. It's www.breadandrosesheritage.org. This is all about community. We're the only true multicultural, multi-ethnic, pro-labor, pro-social justice festival that happens on the East Coast of the United States, happening right here in Lawrence. It's amazing the amount of diversity that we have in such a small space in Lawrence. Where the Bread and Roses strike happened, there was over 24 different cultures with even more languages trying to get together. They figured out how to do it in order to protest against capitalist exploitation, and we celebrate that every year by having this festival, by having relevant musicians talking about labor and social justice. We have mom and pop, small businesses, supporting the community, keeping the money in the community. We have creative protesting outlets like the Lawrence House. We have Bread and Puppet that's going to be coming through at 4:30. One of the only political theater drama groups in the country left. I have to plug this movie. If you haven't seen Across the Universe, highly recommend it. It's exactly like that. If you like that, it's just phenomenal. It's fun for the whole family, but they hit hard on the global, social, political, economic issues of our time. There's a lot of stuff to do. There's a lot of work to do in this world, a lot of work to do in Lawrence, and we're trying to make sure that the Bread and Roses Festival helps to encourage these movements forward, keep progressing for an all-inclusive, free from capitalist exploitation, free world, essentially. If we all work together, we could get there. That's what the Bread and Roses is about. It's about people getting together to make compromises, make the situation better for everybody. So thank you for having me, Johanny, Alcat. I guess that's all I got. Signing out. Thank you very much.
Bueno, buenas tardes. Sí, buenas tardes. Estamos aquí en este gran, importante evento Pan y Rosa, con esta exposición de tantas culturas, diferentes lugares. Y aquí tenemos con nosotros al señor Juan Luis Ogando, director de la Escuela de Teatro Infantil de Loren. Juan Luis, ¿cómo está usted?
Muy bien, y dándole gracias por la invitación que me giró. Sí, estamos aquí en este evento histórico, un evento que rememora toda aquella huelga famosa que hicieron las mujeres del textil aquí en la ciudad de Loren. Entonces hoy se celebra ese día, de ese momento histórico para la ciudad de Loren, y estamos aquí con firme entregándole parte de la publicidad de la Escuela de Teatro. Es una escuela que tenemos aquí, ya tenemos 2 meses abierta, escuela infantil de teatro, donde estamos dando la oportunidad a niños, a jóvenes, para que participen en las clases de este fascinante profesión que es las artes escénicas. Así que lo invitamos a todos ustedes para que participen acá junto con nosotros en la Escuela de Teatro, que pronto ya va a tener su nombre oficial, y le estamos invitando a que participen con nosotros. Vamos a tener también una función de gala para el mes finales de noviembre sobre un libro interesantísimo, el libro épico de Juan Ramón Jiménez, Platero y yo. Vamos a hacer una versión al teatro y la vamos a presentar, o sea, una obra de niños hecha por niños también, para toda la familia de aquí de Loren. Excelente. Así que vamos a invitarlo para que asistan para la última semana de noviembre, que vamos a estar ya en escena con este musical Platero y yo.
Una pregunta, ¿cuándo y dónde son las clases? Porque quizás la gente debe saber. Recuerden que esta es la primera escuela de teatro infantil en español en la ciudad de Loren, y creo que hasta en Massachusetts.
Sí, claro. Mire, nosotros estamos ubicados acá en el número
en el 191 de la New Bay.
En el 191 de la New Bay, y el teléfono para comunicarse es el 978-885-1842. Ahí ustedes se pueden comunicar con el pastor, el don Luis Piñeiro, que le va a dar toda la información sobre la Escuela de Teatro Infantil. Le voy a repetir el número: 978-885-1842. Así es que los esperamos allá, las mamás, los papás. Vamos a llevar nuestros niños para que aprendan el fascinante mundo de las artes escénicas.
Pues muchísimas gracias por la oportunidad en este día.
Hi, my name is Kate Farrell, and I'm a Laurentian. I've been in the area for about 8 years. This is my 2nd year at the festival. Last year I was MC for Robert Frost, and then this year I had the pleasure of performing with the Common Sage, which was absolutely amazing. This festival is really important to Lawrence because it offers us an opportunity to celebrate our history of labor organization, labor rights, and a revolution in a sense. And we continue it now and today. All these beautiful organizations that are here. It's just a chance for us to come together. And I'm just really grateful for this festival and for all the people that participate. And I'm excited to see it expand and change over the years and have the young people get more involved in the coming years. And hopefully it'll never go away because it's really, really important. So, yay!
How are you? I don't even know who you are. Who are you?
Lawrence Access Television.
Oh, my favorite television station. So I love Bread and Roses is the best thing in the world. I'm also very much, I moved to Lawrence and I want to see the city get better. I'm involved in ending mass incarceration. Everybody knows Michelle Alexander and her wonderful book, The New Jim Crow, and the fact that there's a disproportionate number of people of color that are in our prisons right now. And there seems to be a war on people of color and also on drug users. Drug addiction is a disease. You don't put people in jail for using drugs. And I also work in, that's my table there. That's the Stories of Transformative Justice. I'm going to show you the sign right here, Lawrence Public. You see that? Very high tech. Transformative Justice Project. We're bringing justice back to the community. There's no justice in the courts. We have to find justice in the community. And one of the people who's doing just that is Kim Yasir. She is a social worker who's working with Thrive Communities, which is creating, she'll tell you, these circles of support for prisoners before they get out and after they get out. And it's the only way that we're going to bring the 70% recidivism rate down to 0 by loving these people and supporting them. She'll tell you how it's done.
So what we're going to do is connect individuals coming home from prison with community members to build circles of support and accountability that'll meet on a regular basis to help them get through the first few years. So if this is at all interesting to you, please go to www.thrivecommunitiesma.org. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Fernanda Lopez and we are Lawrence Arts House, La House. Today we have our community painting. This is the second time the painting comes out into the community. The first time it went out, it was in the 4th of July and we got started there, but then today this is our second session. We've been taking pictures of it as a go. The idea is that this is a community painting and then everybody's just welcome to come and add anything that they want to and just get in touch with their creative power. Just have a space to decorate and create and paint and get in touch with color and fun. That's it. Thank you.
Well, I'm here because I'm a lifelong Lawrence resident, and I'm just really feel passionately about the history of Lawrence. I think this festival is awesome because this is like the biggest time of year that we actually get to think back to where the Lawrence origins and why we're all here, how Lawrence came about. A few of my friends are on the committee, the Bread and Roses Festival committee, and I was talking to them about this, and I told them, hey, I want to volunteer. Anything I can do to help you guys out, I'd love to help out because I really enjoy that people are coming out to appreciate Lawrence and get to know Lawrence better and the history of Lawrence.
Hi, my name is Christine Lott, and I founded the Tanzania School Foundation. The Tanzania School Foundation founded the School of St. Nicholas in Arusha, Tanzania. The parents of our students make all of our beautiful crafts, and 100% of the profits go back to help raise money for our school. We provide a free education right now to 34 students who are very poor and cannot afford to even get a government education. So we welcome people to come here and help support us or come to Tanzania and volunteer with us. Our crafts are beautiful and our students and staff are even more special. Thank you.
Hello there. Welcome to the Bread and Roses Festival. My name is Deb Hills. I was here today to teach salsa at the Frost Stage. I am a salsa instructor and I love to dance. I'm also a swing dancer, and I seek and find dancing wherever possible. There's a couple of places here in the city to dance. If you want to learn more, come see me at my cafe, Bell Tower Cafe at 60 Island Street, right here in Lawrence, and I will give you more information about salsa scene here in the city. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mary De Jesus, and I'm a city resident. I am here at the Bread and Roses Festival, being a volunteer because it's always good to give back to the community somehow. This is awesome. I'm glad that they keep this on, and I encourage anybody to do donations for the festival so that we can keep it going every year. I am a Zumba instructor. Besides being a nurse, a lot of people in the community knows me as Mary the Nurse, but also Mary the Zumba instructor at 60 Island Street. Come see me every Mondays, Wednesdays, 6:30 p.m., and we are burning calories. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Wilawan. Last name is Shayarat. I come to the Bread and Rose Festival for second year already. I sell rose. This rose made from leaf skeleton. I soak the leaf in the special solution. The content come out just have leaf skeleton, and after that I use origami art to fold it up to be roses. I encourage everyone and invite everyone to come to the Bread and Rose Festival. It's a great festival to celebrate our life. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm State Senator Barbara L'Italian, and I'm here at the Bread and Roses Festival on Labor Day. It's a wonderful event. There are people all over the place doing arts and crafts, learning about culture, learning about the history of the labor movement, which really did start here in Lawrence. So really glad to be here. It's one of the events that makes Lawrence really special, and just a great place to be. Water, I know. I just grabbed the water. I promised I'd go over the main stage.
So I'm Lane Glenn. I'm the president of Northern Essex Community College, with a campus just down the street from the Common here, out here on Labor Day because it's very important to us as a college to be a part of the city, to be a part of the heritage of Lawrence, and certainly Labor Day is an important part of the heritage of Lawrence. This city has a long, proud history of industry and a long, proud history of workers uniting and making great things happen in the city of Lawrence. The college is here to educate and to help tomorrow people become employed, have the best skills that they can have and the best prospects and opportunities that they can have. And on a day like this, Labor Day, when we celebrate American labor, I think those are some important things to think about. So happy to be here.
Scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. You're the magicians assisting in their dreams. Taken away to the dark side. I want to be your left-hand man.
Prevented Peña Gómez from being president of the Dominican Republic. The elite and the middle class of the Dominican Republic totally put all kind of obstruction and preventing him, even though he was very popular, but he couldn't win. He couldn't be in power. And that speaks exactly to that question that we're raising here. And then I would say, just to conclude, I would say that there is no point in denying a historical process. If we are to move forward, we have to acknowledge the very problem that we've been experiencing historically, and then ask ourselves, how do we go beyond it? And I do believe that there are a lot of people, sympathizers of the Haitian cause in the Dominican Republic. I could give you so many examples, and that's the thing. And but just to tell you, the registry that we're talking about here, it is a right. Citizenship is a right, and you actually acknowledge that right and exercise that right at any point in time. The fact that you didn't register at a previous time, it doesn't mean that you cannot register at another time, that you need to be put in a category that is not citizen. If you didn't register at birth, there is a process. And as a matter of fact, I talked to a lawyer of Haitian descent, and he explained to me that they've had so many cases of Dominican of light skin that they took on those cases, they went to the court, and then that's all there was to it, and those people could actually at 20, at 30 make the proper adjustment to get their paper. But when it comes to black, Haitian black, it's always an issue. And it so happened that that very lawyer, I'm just going to put that name out there. I'm going to put that name of this lawyer out there because this is a very case that epitomizes the issue that we're talking about here. We have a Haitian Dominican lawyer. His name is Manuel de Jesus Dante.
Okay.
He's been doing work in that category. Now guess what? He went to the OAS, he went to the UN with cases that went all the way through the proper channel in the Dominican Republic and end up going to international court. Now guess what? No, I'm just going to conclude. Guess what? Now he went to renew his passport. He found himself exactly in the situation of all those people that he's been defending. They told him at the registry, you're not in the registry. But he got 3 degrees from the Dominican Republic, including his law school. He did it in the Dominican Republic. Well, if this is not a racialized process, I don't know what would be.
I hate to end it here.
I want to finish with that.
Outside.
Sorry, because this is I don't want to leave it like that. I have the same problem. I went to Dominican Republic. I want to change my passport. I want to change my cellular, and I have a very, very hard time to get. And I'm glad, but I light skin.
Let's take the, if you're interested, we're going to go outside. We're going to introduce our next.
My name is Glenny Sanchez, and I'm a board member of the Bread and Roses Heritage Committee. Today we have had a very lively discussion of what's going on in the Dominican Republic with Haitian immigrants and Dominicans of Haitian descent. We had a great turnout, and it was just a kind of a first step into a dialogue into what's happening in the Dominican Republic. But the festival, I've seen a lot of people in different stages. We celebrate and commemorate the strike of 1912 with music, with theater. In just about a few seconds, we're going to see Bread and Puppet Theater. And it's been a great day of fun and also education opportunities for everyone.
Hi, my name is Nili DaCosta. I'm here representing Bread and Roses Soup Kitchen, as well as the Rising Loaves Writing Group that was over at the Essex Archives and the Common Sage Writing Group. And I think it's important to come out here and celebrate the Bread and Roses Festival because we wouldn't have Labor Day without, the Bread and Roses strike of 1912. And I think it's just a very important thing in the culture of Lawrence, and whether your ancestors were in the strike or whether you're from the Dominican Republic and you're here, it's all about representation and dignity, and that's something worth celebrating.
Well, my whole point is that when you start to have the first few encounters between large amount of Dominicans and large amount of Haitians, for the purpose of that discussion here, let's take it around the 1880s, then when you had, investors coming from Cuba to the Dominican Republic, by then, you didn't have that kind of casting people into different groups in the Dominican Republic. And as a matter of fact, during those 1880s, under Ulysses Hughes and the Dominican Republic as president for 15 years, there was that question of the Dominican Republic. You could do whoever you wanted. If you wanted to be Haitian, go ahead, get that nationality, and you'll be recognized just like everybody else in the Dominican Republic. You wanted to be Dominican, you do exactly just the same, and it would not make much of a difference because Ulysses was himself, he was a descendant of Haitian, in the Dominican Republic, just like Lupe I was. But the key thing is that you would see that process of differentiation, racialized differentiation, would start around the 1916, 1920, when you have the capital from the U.S. with the assistance of U.S. Marine inviting Haitian workers to the Dominican Republic and be basically maintained in the Batey for the purpose of producing sugarcane. And then under Trujillo, the ideology will be established and make it worse. So that differentiation, it is a real thing. Of course, from one region to another, it might be stronger, it might be simpler, but those are learned elements. There was a process of learning those ideas in the schooling process, in the production, intellectual production in the Dominican Republic. Now, we should not deny that reality. Now, we should work towards solving it.
Okay. You forget Lillis, who was Haitian too. Lillis, the General Lillis, and the dictator from the Dominican Republic. Okay. My point of view is, ¿lo puedo hacer en español? Okay, I'll get it in Spanish. Mi punto de vista es que es tiempo de olvidar el pasado, de cosas que pasaron que fueron vergonzosas para todos. Es tiempo de olvidar que algunas familias poderosas de otros países trataron de alimentarse del pueblo haitiano y del pueblo dominicano en conjunto. Es tiempo de uno trabajar en conjunto y tratar de que nosotros como dominicanos tengamos una frontera que sea beneficiosa para ambos, como explicó una persona, Percio Acevedo, y de que olvidemos de esta pelea de que en el 1800 tanto yo hice esto y que Haití, que los Estados Unidos. Nosotros lo que tenemos que hacer es tratar de resolver la situación de la manera más humana posible. Trying to explain in English. We're trying to resolve with the more humanity possible the rights to resolve the problem. We have to forget that happens in the past. We have to forget that. I know this is vergonzoso. How do you say vergonzoso? Shameful for us. Yes. And we have to work. I mean, United States don't want to do nothing. Canada don't want to do nothing. Europe don't want to do nothing. So we have to work together. That's what it's my point of view. We have to work together for resolve the problem with Dominican Republic and with Haiti. That's my point of view. Okay.
To that. No, you're giving me the mic. I have what you're saying. I like it. Haitian have to work with Dominican. I know my brother here bring the historical of Haiti, but I'm going to bring them into the conversation because he says something. Because you mentioned Toussaint Louverture. Hold on a second. You mentioned Toussaint Louverture in 1801 goes to Dominican Republic, right? To not go to Dominican Republic to as an invitation of to end slavery in Dominican Republic. When you're speaking to an audience, I wanted to ask you that question. Did you define who Toussaint Louverture is, or do you think the people automatically know when Toussaint Louverture was? Okay,
of course I should have, but except that, when you're talking like that, you're so pressed for time, and it's hard really to define everybody else. But of course, I would understand that most people do know that Toussaint Louverture is basically the liberator in Haiti in terms of putting an end to slavery in Haiti. But yeah, of course, definitely. If you could, make it clear, that's the best thing.
No. The only reason I say that because even himself, he might not even know who Toussaint Louverture is. Do you know who Toussaint Louverture? Yeah. He might know, but not too many people that knows who he is. But what I'm trying to say is, when you said you don't want to bring the past to the present, it's not that bringing the past to the present, it's because the past already has a foundation. How could you change a foundation of a house that's already built?
Okay, and I'm gonna ask something. You think, y lo voy a decir en español, ¿tú crees que el pasado de nosotros, haitianos y dominicanos, peleando por tratar de controlar toda la isla o lo que sea, si tú crees que el derramamiento de sangre que se llevó a cabo con Toussaint, que se llevó a cabo con Trujillo, que se llevó a cabo con Lillis y con un montón de personas más, está bien y que es el fundamento que nosotros debemos llevar para resolver un proceso humanitario, yo creo que eso está mal de mi punto de vista. Lo que yo trato de explicar es, olvidemos el pasado oscuro que tenemos y tratemos de en este momento en adelante, trabajar para un desarrollo en común. Como dije, Europa no quiere hacer nada, Estados Unidos no quiere ayudar nada, ni Canadá, ni de todas las personas que nos han explotado en común a nosotros. Y se entiende por qué tantas veces peleamos nosotros entre nosotros por nuestro pasado. Se entiende porque nos liberamos de Haití con Juan Pablo Duarte, nuestro padre de la patria, y Toussaint Louverture, su libertador de la esclavitud y todas estas cosas. Pero tenemos que buscar un desarrollo en común con las fundaciones que tenemos, pero ya tenemos que trabajar juntos. This is the moment for work together. This is the moment for work together. We are alone right now. Dominican Republic and Haiti. We are alone. We have to work together. That's what I'm trying to explain. I know Toussaint Louverture, Juan Pablo Duarte, I know that means, But now, with that problems, we are poor and you too. We have to work together to be rich like other countries over here. That's what I'm trying to say.
But I would say that in the process of working together, I'm all for that. And we cannot ignore the past, definitely, because there is that process of hunting past that is at play here. So we should not deny the very consequences of that past that is still with us. So, but in the process of refusing to deny that past, but we have also to be cognizant of the fact that we need also to construct the future and acknowledge the past in the process of dealing with the present, but with the intent of constructing a better tomorrow. And that's what really matters, really here. So in that process, I'm going to say that all the discourse that I'm listening from the Dominican Republic, I mean, a lot of discourse I'm listening, getting from the Dominican Republic, it is either it is a total denial of that past, or else it is a victimization. It is an acknowledgement, and that look like a certain victimization, looking at the people of Haiti, and we so, we feel for them. But in the process of acknowledging, of recognizing people, of building a just future with someone, we should stop with that process. And that process of repeating the cliche that Haiti, this is the poorest country in the world, etc., we don't say that for any other country. Why should it be always, that cliche always come? All right, by now everyone knows that this is the poorest country, but let's deal with the issue at hand now. And then it is a process of recognizing the humanity of the person that you want to deal with. For that, you need to get rid of that, I would say, imagine reality in itself, because in reality, this is not really the poorest country. This is an impoverished country. And it makes a huge difference. And in that process, if we understand that the very presence of the Haitian and the Dominican Republic need to be acknowledged, but also need to be recognized as something, not a burden on the shoulder of the Dominican Republic, because it is not. Those very people participated in the process of construction of the social wealth and of the economic wealth in the Dominican Republic. Those very people contributed to the increase of the Dominican cultural scenery. So we should not be trying to make those differences culturally. Dominican is here, Haitian is there. No, the very gaga that most people dance in the Dominican Republic that I find right there in New York City. It is something coming from Haiti, but...
Bien, sobre el tema haitiano, yo pienso que hay heridas abiertas que a veces me parecen innecesarias ya tratar esos temas sobre la invasión haitiana, las 4 veces que Robert mencionó, pero yo creo que la solución está en mediar, porque tanto la parte haitiana tiene un punto como los dominicanos tienen otro punto. Yo soy un mediador. Yo creo que la parte haitiana tiene que entender que la soberanía dominicana tiene que respetarse. Pero nosotros como dominicanos tenemos que entender que tenemos que ser un poquito flexibles para que ellos puedan aceptar o entender la parte humanitaria del dominicano para con ellos, que la hemos tenido ya suficiente. Pero en este caso, el dominicano tiene que ser humanitario y el haitiano ser respetuoso de nuestras leyes. Es cuanto.
Hi, this is Sarah Perez. This is my second year coming to this Bread and Roses Festival, and I love it because you get to see a lot of people not from Lawrence, from outside Lawrence, that come and celebrate what this means to the community. I just took the trolley tour, and I love it too because I've been living in Lawrence for 30 years, and I didn't know a lot of stuff about Lawrence. So I'm happy that I'm here, and I hope next year everybody else can come too.
Some just say it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever had, redemption songs, redemption songs. Redemption songs. If you know the song, sing with me. And let's snap. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. Number ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear from atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh. Some just say it's just a part of it. We got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all